Good afternoon, and welcome to our 48th graduation ceremony. My name is Drew Mons, and I'm proud to be the principal at Apple Valley High School. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and administration at AVHS, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to our commencement ceremony here at 3M Arena at Mariucci. In addition to our arena audience, we are broadcasting this ceremony live via our school's YouTube page. We would like to give a special welcome to all those who are watching online and across the globe. Apple Valley High School is a STEM school dedicated to academics, arts, and athletics. As I like to say, learning looks different at AVHS, and you'll see that throughout our program this afternoon. You'll see how those values are emphasized as a foundation of who we are as a school community. We'll begin our ceremony with a musical presentation by the AVHS Wind Ensemble, directed by Mr. David Scalise and Ms. Sarah Mason. The selection presented today is titled Ride. Mr. Scalise and Ms. Mason. Thank you, Mr. Scalise and Ms. Mason. At this time, our senior members of the band are joining the procession for the graduating class, which will begin shortly. In the meantime, I'd like to take a moment to share some of the AAA accomplishments of this senior class. Seniors Tyler Laudenbach and Louis Prouty qualified for Boys State Wrestling Tournament and led the Eagles team to a section runner-up finish. Congratulations, Tyler, Lewis, and the boys state wrestling team. Seniors R.J. Hollinsworth and James Neuendorp and Mackay Smith led the CI Dakota Hawks to championships in soccer, softball, as well as a sixth place finish in state hockey. Congratulations to the CI Dakota Hawks. Seniors Isaiah Craig, Hayden Johnson, Theo Pollock, Brandon Vergara Villalobos led the speech team to a third place team finish, punctuated by 2 individual state championships. Apple Valley High School and Moorhead High School are the only schools of more than 500 schools in the state of Minnesota to finish in the top 5 every year since team scoring began. Well done. Senior Michaela Moran was a Minnesota Miss Hockey finalist, AVHS's Athena Award winner, and she also became the leading scorer in school history this past season. Congratulations, Michaela. Seniors Justin Cowan, Julian Carter, and Barry Simmons led the boys basketball team back to another state tournament appearance this past year. Congrats. Also returning to the state tournament, seniors Hannah Gudnick and Maddie Welsh led the girls volleyball team to their 14th state tournament appearance this past fall. Congratulations. The PI Dakota Hawks were state championships in softball, runner-up in hockey, and took 4th place in soccer. Congratulations to the PI Dakota Hawks. The girls wrestling team captured its 3rd consecutive state championship this past season. And seniors Eddie Billick, Soren Chrisman, Gerald Nimbombe, and Yonil Rodriguez led the first boys volleyball team ever in the school's history. Congratulations. For the 3rd time in 4 years, the boys Nordic ski team qualified for state competition. Congratulations. And finally, seniors Wyatt Candela, Isaiah Craig, Max Fogarty, Uriel Gomez Olmedo, Claire Kackelmeyer, Sylvia Miller, Mohammed, and Shannon Riley led the mock trial team to another state championship, capping 8 straight appearances with 2 championships, 2 runners-up, 2 thirds, and a 4th in that span. They are coached by AVHS graduate Coach Eric Strauss. Congratulations to the mock trial team. I always enjoy talking about the accomplishments of our Apple Valley High School students, and this senior class certainly lived up to the legacy of excellence and continued and set a new bar. Congratulations to all of them. Now, before the students enter, I would like to note that we know that the primary purpose for all of our families to be here today is to see their students cross the stage and to receive their diplomas. I also want to emphasize how important it is to all of us here that we honor each and every student as they have their moment to hear their name and walk across the stage. Please refrain from excessive noise during the ceremony, and please stay in the stands until the end of the ceremony. With that being said, I ask that you remain seated for the processional as the class of 2025 joins us being led by Assistant Principals Pete Biskins and Bill Blatzheim. Mr. Biskins, Mr. Blatzheim. At this time, we ask that those who are able to please rise and face the flag on the stage as Valley Select Chorale President Jory Nelson conducts the choir in the singing of our national anthem. Thank you to the Valley Select Chorale. At this time, Senior Sanaya Starznik will join me on stage to deliver the District 196 land acknowledgement. Sanaya.
Ha Madakyopi. Mawashichu Ias Naimari Starznik Makiapi. Malakota Iwa Wanakcha Washte Wia Makiape. We want to acknowledge that District 196 resides within Minnesota Makoche, the homeland of the Dakota people and the eastern nation of the Oshete-Shakoan Nation, 7 council fires. This land has been the Dakota Nation's home for every generation since the creation of Adote and Badewaka. Minnesota Makoche, the land where water reflects the skies, is Dakota land. Minnesota is also the home of the Anishinaabe and many other indigenous peoples who have and do contribute to the overall foundation of this region. We encourage all members of District 196 community to join us in learning more about the people, contributions, sovereignty, and treaty rights of the Dakota and Anishinaabe people. District 196 will continue to strengthen our relationship with Minnesota's 11 sovereign nations and indigenous communities, families, and students. Pilamilae and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Sanaya. Sanaya will be attending Augsburg University in the fall. At this time, you may be seated. Graduations are an important event in our community, and as part of that tradition, I want to recognize some very important guests who are with us this afternoon. We are pleased and honored to be joined today by members of the administration and board of directors for District 196. Please join me in welcoming District 196 School Board Vice Chair, Ms. Anna Williams. District 196 School Board Director, Robin Serio. District 196 School Board Director, Jackie Magnuson. District 196 Director of Elementary Education, Jeremy Sorensen. And we're always pleased to have former Apple Valley High School and current District 196 Superintendent Michael Bolsoni join us. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a moment to honor the military veterans that we have in our audience this afternoon. If you have served our country as a member of the armed forces or in the Peace Corps, will you please stand if able and be recognized? Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your service to our country. Would all of you who are grandparents or great-grandparents please stand if you are able, or wave your hands so we can honor your presence with us here today. I know that all of you who are grandparents or great-grandparents are very proud of your graduate. I also know how pleased our graduates are to have you with us here or watching from home. Some of our graduates are wearing honors academic regalia this afternoon. An explanation of the regalia is in your program. Today, we are proud to recognize those members of the graduating class who achieved academic success with top grades, challenging coursework, or recognition by honor societies. This year, in line with graduation honors policies of District 196, we will recognize graduates with the following honors. When I call your name or when I recognize your honorific, please stand and be recognized. Our summa cum laude graduates are wearing white and gold honor cords. Please stand. These students represent the 90th percentile of this graduating class. Congratulations. Magna cum laude graduates are wearing white honor cords. Please stand. These students represent the 80th percentile of this year's graduating class. Congratulations. Cum laude graduates are wearing gold honor cords. Please stand. These students represent those in the 70th percentile of the graduating class. Congratulations. Those students wearing a gold honors stole, please stand. These students are graduating today with honors, meaning that they challenge themselves with a course load of honors, AP, and CIS, or College in the Schools classes. Our students graduating with honors earned at least 24 trimester credits in these classes, a pace of at least 2 credits each trimester throughout their academic careers. Congratulations. Students wearing all gold tassels are members of the National Honor Society. Please stand now and be recognized. Students wearing ruby and silver honor cords are members of the National Speech and Debate Association. Please stand. The District 196 American Indian Education Program scholars are wearing white stoles. Please stand and be recognized. And our AVID seniors are wearing cords of gold, blue, and white. These are the colors of the AVID program, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. AVID students, please stand. Each year, our academic departments select a Student of the Year. We have 16 departments and 17 seniors who were selected as the Student of the Year out of this senior class. If you are a Student of the Year, please stand and be recognized. Bilingual and multilingual seals are awarded to high school students who have demonstrated the required levels of language proficiency in languages other than English. Please stand and be recognized. And one of our graduates is also graduating today with his Associate of Science degree in Computer Science today through post-secondary enrollment options. Please join me in recognizing Abubakar Jalani for this outstanding accomplishment. And lastly, I'd now like to take one more moment to recognize those members of the class of 2025 who plan to serve our country as members of our nation's armed forces. Seniors who are joining any one of the military branches this summer or fall, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your commitment and service to our country. We will now have two musical selections by the Valley Select Chorale, directed by Mr. Joel Byer and Mr. Reed Larson. The first song will be The Times They Are A-Changin', followed by Bridge Over Troubled Water. Mr. Byer and Mr. Larson.
Gather round, people, wherever you roam, and
Thank you, Mr. Beyer and Mr. Larson and the Valley Select Chorale. At this time, I would like to welcome Senior Mohammed Farah Mohammed, who will present the graduate message this year. Mohammed. You're better than good. Good time, have fun.
Got it, thank you. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mohammed. We went to high school together. You may remember me from my cinematic masterpieces, such as walking into class 15 minutes late like I own the place, and the never coming to class with a pen guy. Now, I know what you guys are expecting. Some guy dressed like a wizard comes up here, thanks his mom, says something vague like follow your dreams, quotes Gandhi or Dumbledore, cries a little, and walks off to polite clapping and someone's ringtone. Now, let me assure you, this won't be that. Because let's be honest, I probably shouldn't even be up here. I mean, I thought FAFSA was a type of pasta until like junior year. Like fettuccine alfafsa or something fancy in Italian like that. And somehow, a group of certified, degree-wielding, responsible adults decided to give me a mic and a podium and an audience of like 1,000 people. Bold move, Apple Valley. Now, high school wasn't a perfect story arc with a neat ending. It was more like a group project. You know, no one really knew what was going on. Someone disappeared halfway through. One person changed the font to Comic Sans, and we still somehow passed. We've had moments that were hilarious, usually for the wrong reasons. Like when the fire alarm went off in the middle of January and half of us stood outside in shorts and Crocs, trying to act tough while freezing to death. Or studying 6 hours for a test, only to later find out it was open note. We survived off hallway therapy, top ramen, and the sacred law of curve the test. So congratulations, class of 2025. We've officially completed the government-mandated group project known as high school. Which means we're slightly more employable, or at least slightly less likely to become professional sign twirlers in hot dog costumes. Because now we're stepping into the so-called real world, supposedly prepared by everything we learned here, such as mitosis, the Pythagorean theorem, and how to label the map of Mesopotamia. You know, the stuff we'll need when filing taxes or deciding if almond milk is worth the upcharge. And of course, let's not forget the warnings that we got along the way. Like, remember in 4th grade when we were doing those 2-digit addition questions and our teacher said we couldn't use calculators because we wouldn't have calculators in the real world? Well, now we carry a calculator, a GPS, 14 streaming services, and a fully sentient AI that reminds me to hydrate. Growth. And if that wasn't enough change, remember this classic? Never talk to strangers. Never get in a stranger's car. In 2025, we literally press a button on our phones to call a stranger and get in their car. But of course, change isn't just tech and trivia, it's emotional too. The quiet moments that no one posts on Instagram. It's like staring at a Google Doc at 2 a.m., wondering if you'll ever be enough. or those 30-second hallway conversations that somehow kept you going. The breakdowns, the breakups, the breakdowns about breakups. And that's what I want to talk about today. Not the highlight reel, but the weight of a moment. So just for a second, don't move. Don't speak, just be still. And breathe with me. Inhale, hold it, and let it go. That breath, it's gone. It's already part of the past. But it mattered. It had weight. You know, we spend so much of our lives waiting for the big moments. Graduation, college acceptances, first jobs, big wins. But the ones that really shape us, they're the ones that tend to sneak right past us. Like the time someone sat next to you on a bad day, or when a teacher said, "I believe in you," and for once, you almost did too. Or the song that hit different on a night that you just couldn't explain. Those moments changed us. Some felt light, some crushed us, but all of them added something. And that's the weight that I'm talking about. The weight of becoming. The weight of showing up when everything inside you told you not to. The weight of growing up without a roadmap. We didn't survive high school with some magic formula. We made it through on caffeine, hallway rants, and the fact that sometimes Google had answers faster than our textbooks. And somehow, we became people. People who messed up. People who mattered. Who laughed until we cried, and cried until someone made a joke and laughed again. Or as the great philosopher Playboy Cardi once said, "I told myself I wouldn't go back to being broke no more. I won't go back." Now, maybe he meant broke financially, but it can mean more than that. It's about refusing to go back to the version of yourself that doubted, that gave up, that felt small. We've all been there, feeling like we don't belong, like we're not enough. But today proves otherwise. We've grown, and we're not going back. Now, this is the point where I'm supposed to give you guys life advice, but honestly, I sometimes struggle to even make Easy Mac. To be honest, they should probably change the name to Mildly Complicated Mac. It doesn't roll off the tongue very easily, but it more accurately describes my experience. Success doesn't always look like a trophy. Sometimes it's just getting out of bed. Sometimes it's answering a text. And sometimes it's saying, "Hey, I'm struggling." You've already been strong in 1,000 quiet ways, ways that the world may not see, but I see it. Trying new things is scary, but sometimes growth means violently eating at that new seafood place, even though you're now reevaluating your life choices after a questionable shrimp taco at 2 a.m. And if growth tastes like a shrimp regret, then change is even weirder, because change is uncomfortable. It's like that weird uncle who shows up uninvited to your grad party. You don't want to hug him, but you do anyways. So what did we do? We embraced change. We got up. We showed up, even when it was hard, even when it felt pointless, even when we had no idea what we were even showing up for. And somewhere along the way, all those weird, quiet, chaotic moments stacked up like bricks. Heavy, imperfect, oddly shaped bricks. And they built something. Not a GPA, not a resume, not a coffee mug quote, but they built this moment, the one that you're now sitting in. So before this moment slips away, before we scatter into whatever comes next, I'd like you all to breathe with me one last time. Inhale, hold it, and let it go. And that's another breath, gone. Just like this moment will be before we even know it. And that's the hardest part about life. It doesn't wait. It doesn't pause for us to say goodbye properly. It just moves forward. We're about to walk different paths, some to college, some to work, some to places we haven't even imagined. And that means something else. We're gonna miss this. We're gonna miss this place, miss each other. Because no matter how loud the laughter was, how silly the moment seemed, or how many times we acted like we didn't care, beneath it all, there was something real, something worth holding on to. We weren't perfect, far from it, in fact. We were messy, awkward, confused, scared. But we showed up, together. And that's the weight that I want you all to carry, the weight of us. The late night talks no one else heard. The random hallway conversations that somehow made everything okay. The shared glances, the inside jokes, the moments when just being there was enough. That weight, the one that feels heavy right now, it'll become the story that you tell yourself when you're far from here. And sometimes it's okay to feel how much you miss it, because missing something means that it mattered. Class of 2025, we didn't just survive high school. We built a little world here, messy and imperfect and full of life. No matter where we go next, we will always carry that with us. So hold on to the weight of this moment, the laughter, the tears, the quiet bravery of just showing up, because it is ours and it will never leave us. I'm gonna miss you all, more than words can say. Thank you for every moment that we had shared.
Thank you, Mohammed. Next fall, Mohammed will attend the University of Oregon. And now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Minnesota and the Board of Education of School District 196, I hereby certify that all students receiving diplomas have met all state and local requirements for graduation from Apple Valley High School. Class of 2025, your tassels should be on the right side of your cap. After you receive your diploma, you should move the tassel to the left side to signify your status as a high school graduate. I now ask that the first row stand and move into position at the bottom of the ramp at the side of the stage. Names of our graduates will be read by Apple Valley High School Assistant Principal and Arts and Activities Director Bill Blatzheim, Athletic Director Corey Hansen, and English Language Development teachers Tezra Ossis and Erica Solorio.
Abdillah Ali Abdi.
Abdi Basit Ahmed Abdi.
Ibitisam Bashir Abdi.
Abdi Rashid Ali Abdullahi.
Ismail Abdigani Abdunur.
Yahi Abdi Abdul.
Abdiraham Yusuf Abdullahi.
Yusuf Abdi Salam Abdullahi.
Zachariah Abdi Abdullahi.
Mia Abundez Sanchez.
Samia Adam.
Isabeth Kayleen Aguilar.
Kimberly Aguilar Elias.
Juwaria Yusuf Ahmed.
Marianne Ahmed.
Naimo Bashir Ahmed.
Nimko Ali Ahmed.
Yasser Musa Al-Araji.
M. Shahed Al Afran.
Ayman Al-Haddad.
Aida Elizabeth Algaria Pineda.
Iman Alejo.
Rania Jonas Ali.
Samia Muhammad Ali.
Sarah Abdirahman Ali.
Saraya Muhammad Ali.
Aniki Rico Allen.
Ali Bilal Al-Sadi.
Wilmer Giovanni Alvarado Espinoza.
Kermit Amaro Kovac.
Mark Anthony Amaya Diaz.
Leslie Amigon Alarcon.
Nalin Ananathan.
Karina Maite Anasco Pucha.
Marcus Joseph Anderson.
Tyler Lexington Alexander Anderson.
Yekaterina Sergavina Amelieva.
Michael Christopher Arias Gordon.
Pamela Almira Arajo.
Paula Suhe Ariano.
Jordy Martin Orlano Hernandez.
Yahel Ariza Nava.
Deborah Tatek Asefa.
Stacy Bina Atemba.
Airly Perez Ventura.
Haley Marie Barron.
Hannah Mae Barron.
Owen Charles Bosball.
Zamaria Renee Bati.
Tyson Tew Bell.
Bihea Ben Ami.
Jameson Ray Bender.
Janice Benitez Serrano.
Kenza Benlamli.
Jessa Kathleen Bent.
Eliza Isai Berciano Leva.
Natna Burkett.
Ella Marie Bergerson.
Edward Michael Bielik.
Peter Klin Bio.
Zephyr Bradley Bjorkland.
Marley Donna Blue.
Tracy Alexandra Biosh.
Aaron R. Bolting.
Lily Catherine Breen.
Angelo Richard Harris Brown.
Brennan Lee Brown.
Savannah LeRae Brown.
Cyan Claire Bruzek.
Hinhibni Negeso Bouye.
Jocelyn Rose Baresh.
Angela Nana Afia Busia.
Mandy Alessandra Butchright.
Abriella Lynn Butler.
Elijah Joel Botwinick.
Nicholas Michael Byron II.
Jasmary Kenyatta Cuete.
Bianca Belinda Carrillo Boteo.
Brooklyn Ray Carruthers.
Julian James Carter.
Jose Emiliano Castaneda Calvillo.
Josephine Marie Castillo.
Rosaline Fernanda Chagoya Valdez.
Alexia Marie Chan.
Yasmin Nelly Chance.
Andrea Chavez Butron.
Andrew Chuchipa.
Tejan Dion Childs.
Yoli Valeria Chun Aparicio.
Anton Bok-Win Chung.
Shania Jeanette Collier Phillips.
Allison Samara Contreras Campos.
Elizabeth Don Corey.
Justin Michael Cowan.
Isaiah Lewis Craig.
Soren Wayne Chrisman.
Frida Taylor Kwate Jenis.
Ava Lorraine Curry.
Nasira Abdi Kareen Dahir.
Amelia Jean Dahl.
Dion Mason Dohuang.
Olivia Tiani Day.
Hallelujah Arabo Dideye.
Michael Amare Dejanu.
Alexia Naylene Delseed.
Jesse Alexander Delgado.
Caitlin Mary Deltelier.
Axel Diaz Acosta.
Michaela Camila Diaz Panchi.
Hajira Jafar Didier.
Jolyn Irene Dornaman.
Alan Dominguez Rodriguez.
Zabe Halua Dao Latsara.
River Avery Drake.
Abdi Yasir Hamoud Duale.
Colin Michael Elliott.
Munira Mohammed Elmi.
Caleb David Engelbrecht.
Autumn Michelle Engelhart.
Catherine Giselle Escalante.
Halen Escobar.
Crisangelo Espinal Cuate.
Juan David Espinoza Arquinegas.
Eric F. Espinoza Quito.
Ibrahim Fadil Faki.
Deborah Abby Fakade.
Aaron Fakadu.
Arnold Alexis Fernandez Molina.
True Fizeri.
Brandon Anthony Fleming.
Lars Eric Flesher.
Heidi Flores Camarillo.
Daniela Yaretzi Flores Serrano.
Melody Margaret Flores Vasquez.
Maximilian Jens Forgety.
Roshiana Cherish Sylvia Forbes.
Lorenzo Lucas Ford.
Sean Michael Forkenbrock.
Paige Don Marie Fortman.
Desiree Haley Fredericks.
Soraya Danielle Frost.
Catherine Jean Fugelstad.
Kimo Owar Gali.
Brody Tucker Galovich.
Aurora Marie Gandarila.
Lindsaya Amari Gardner.
Brian Guzman Garduno.
Abigail Margaret Garner.
Cody Gaylor.
Caleb Adam Wobila Genjang.
Alexandria Claire Giomona.
Uriel Gomez Olmedo.
Ravi Chi Teen Goswami Yam.
Irasubiza Grace.
Lania Janae Granberry Silas.
Benjamin Bradley Green.
Jackson Micah Gross.
Hannah Aaron Goodnecht.
Fabiola Sina Guerra Guardado.
Johan E. Guerrero Roman.
Teresa May Adlawan Gumakshkal.
Mohammed Abdulkadir H. Ahmed.
Lauren Victoria Hales.
Samaya Andrea Hall Lee.
Cole Richard Halverson.
Ratanakvirak Han.
Quishan John Hanna.
Elena Violet Hansen.
Jacob Timothy Hansen.
Taviana Marie Harper.
Saeed Hassan.
Sakaria Hassan.
Fisher Hyatt Hatfield.
Aaron Danielle Hayes.
Ania Amari Lachey Henderson.
Brooke Elizabeth Henderson.
Janaya Dakara Henning.
Julian Hennock.
Nathaniel Herr.
Kevin Hernandez Perez.
Jorge Ronaldo Henderson Rodriguez.
Jose Gabriel Herrera Rodriguez.
Christopher Elad Hickman.
Dale Thomas Hickman Jr.
Donovan Jaden Hill.
Jack Ryan Hill.
Nuruddin Hussein Hirsi.
Addison Marie Hoff.
Sawyer O'Shea Hofstetter.
Rodney David Hollingsworth Jr.
Benjamin Ryan Hobson.
Liam Asher Horner.
Michaela Karen Patrice Humphrey.
Jada Lynn Himes.
Ilhan Hussein Abrahim.
Bryce Liam Jackson.
Omar Ali Jama.
Suhaib Abdinur Jama.
Kyla Angela John Baptiste.
Christian Jacob Jensen.
Greta Joe Jensen.
Catherine Ann Jensen.
Christopher Alexi Jensen Ramirez.
Abubakar Osman Jailani.
Hayden Solomon Johnson.
Petra Nicole Johnson.
Samantha Taylor Johnson.
Aiden Blake Jones.
True Amari Jones.
Mariana May Juarez.
Halima Ali Kadir.
Tyson Andrew Callbearer.
Nicholas Charles Kaiser.
Dakari Marcus Jua Carter.
Caleb James Kiefer.
Gabriel Sean Keeler.
Maya Elizabeth Kemmerly.
Lamea Simone Keys.
Nural Kadge.
Zainab Arab Kilas.
Jaden Enrique King.
Caden King.
Luke Charles Klopp.
Adriana Lillian Knafla.
Logan Robert Knight.
Shiloh Micah Knoll.
Caitlin Joan Knutson.
Madeline Marie Cohen.
Jocelyn Amber Coop.
Remy Kwesi Kojo.
Mason Riley Kong.
Muhammad Aden Kulmi.
Carla Kafwi Quedzo.
Santiago Yong Lala.
Richard Langowin Gutierrez.
Kane Clarence LaRoque.
Dean Frederick Larson.
Gavin Dean Larson.
Tyler Michael Loudenbach.
Tuan Min Lee.
Lindsay Marie Leet.
Carter Lee Lempola.
Samantha Lizama Cruz.
Gabriel Lee Longren.
Tony Ray Lopez.
Samuel Lopez Judd.
Jasmine Lopez Balmaceda.
Juan Angel Loya Acosta.
Jose Antonio Loza Gonzalez.
Danica Fern Ludke.
Linus Vitker Luki.
Sarah Ray Ludke.
Nasser Aldin Walid Lukman.
Hamilton Johan Mairena Torres.
Daphne Manuel Martinez.
Brielle Marguerite Marshall.
Tegan Ann Marshall.
Bibi Masumi.
Asma Saeed Matan.
Miles Timothy Mathis.
Malik Croxman Muhammad.
Asia Sana May.
Saleh Lachey McDonald.
Devante LaKing McElroy.
Bria Lee McGreary.
Asher Stephen McIntosh.
Anthony Novell McMillan.
Jaden Michael McWilliams.
Zineb Huria Meshot.
Redate Kefyalu Makuruya.
Jacqueline Mendez Lopez.
Jasmine Jocelyn Mendiola Garcia.
Amelia Mendoza.
Kimberly Guadalupe Mesa Velasquez.
Sylvia Elizabeth Miller.
Ryder Wesley Mills.
Sumaya Ero Mere.
Riley Ann Moe.
Blake William Moen.
Ahmed Bile Mohammed.
Ayub Abdullahi Mohammed.
Ibtisam Mohammed.
Madian Dik Mohammed.
Mana Mohammed.
Mohammed Ali Mohammed.
Mohammed Farah Mohammed.
Mursal Daoud Mohammed.
Saeed Bile Mohammed.
Sarah Abdurrahman Mohammed.
Fadumo Hussein Mohamud.
Halima Yusuf Mohammed.
Mariam Abdullahi Mahamud.
Abigail Helen Monahan.
Charles Robert Moore.
Milka Saray Mora Sarmiento.
Jose Manuel Morales.
Michaela Rose Moran.
Ethan Leonel Moreno.
Alice Morita.
Christopher Damian Morocho.
Riley Donnelly Morocho Morocho.
Jamima Imade Mukete.
Daira Galilea Munoz Delgado.
Christina Munoz Munoz.
Olivia Marie Murphy.
Amina Musa.
Tessa Jade Myers.
Peyton Elizabeth Nearing.
Jory Brianna Nelson.
Russ Nelson.
Robert Newberry.
Soraya Victoria Newton.
Nandi Gerald Nimbombe.
Aaron Robert Nicholson.
Tyler Mark Naminsky.
Janet Nieto Ariano.
Jahia Noel.
Iser Abdiwahab Noor.
Chloe Marie Nord.
Hallie Righteous Naima.
Paige Marie O'Laughlin.
Liliana Catherine Akwig.
Silas Christopher Davian Akwig.
Abdi Ahmed Omar.
Omar Abdiwali Omar.
Kevin Ornelas Flores.
Jimena Ortiz.
Nathaniel Ortiz Nowen.
Dylan Paul Otten.
Keegan Jerome Pazernick.
Alana Peacock.
Gloria Guadalupe Perez Labra.
Alex Levon Peterson.
Karsten Joseph Peterson.
Jenna Ryan Peterson.
Miley Ann Peterson Myers.
Christina Pham.
Jocelyn Jeanette Pittman.
Chase Russell Plowman.
Julian Joseph Plummer.
Kalasia Umaya Poindexter.
Theodore Marcelo Pollock.
Lila Demos Post.
Shreyas Haritasa Pradeep.
Olivia Lynette Priester.
Louis Elton Prouty.
Alex Quintuña Perez.
Andrew Quintuña Perez.
Carlos Quintuña Perez.
Virginia Ramirez Canelo.
Leslie Ramirez Guerrero.
Hannah May Ramirez Perez.
Kaylee Lynn Randall.
Dylan Kai Ranua.
Ava Lynn Rasmussen.
Ilmani Nia Redmond.
Shannon Elizabeth Riley.
Travis Jerome Reinick.
Michael Rhymes.
Sophia Rose Ricard.
Natalie Elizabeth Rios Montelo.
Jair Rodriguez Zabela.
Elizabeth Mai Real.
Drew Henry Raymer.
Omar Romero Jr.
Marcus James Roselius.
Demaya Rosenblum Haas.
Melody Cabrera Rowcliffe.
Avery Charlotte Ryan.
Amir Khalifa Saeed.
Abdullahi Elmi Samatar.
Jaden Eli Matadane Sanchez.
Jeremy Sanchez Aguilar.
Adrian Sanchez Cortez.
Dario Sanchez Sanchez.
Trek Severin Shinki.
Emily Caron Schultz.
Hannah Charlotte Schuster.
Livia Kate Schwartz.
Gabrielle Lene Scott.
Genesis Noel Scott.
Titus Howard Scott.
Skylar Jade Selby.
Mason William Selly.
Halina Berhin Sumir.
Harun Yahi Sharif.
Emma Lynn Silky.
Bergen David Silvernail.
Barry Lamont Simmons.
Nyriel Laviana Slatter.
Christian David Sir Michael Smith.
Mackay Smith.
Noah Solomon.
Scarlett Sukavum.
Alvin Wasiz Suryong.
Sanaya Skarsnik.
Travion Joseph Stevenson.
Brooke Taylor Stiley.
Nina S. Stumbo.
James Ryan Sudinge.
Olivia Grace Tainter.
Mona Imad Taleb.
Kaviana Jemiah Taborn.
Dominic Elijah Taylor.
Kaylee Grace Taylor.
Beza Tekola.
Nathan David Tell.
Kidu Daniel Tessima.
Nachaya Irene Tomavong.
Logan Donald Beatty.
Isaiah Darrell Thomas.
Jalen Marie Lynette Thomas.
Kendall Marie Thomas.
Jackson John Thornburg.
Audrey Renee Thorpe.
Kelly Ann Tidwell.
Delina Tizazu.
Alexander Samuel Talaseca Rodriguez.
Brandon Teleseca Rodriguez.
Isabel Shirley Tompkins.
Adude Joanna Eunice Tune Akwe.
Cherish Alexa Lynn Travis.
Piper Marine Trudeau.
Trey Stephen Trumbull.
Darius Mark Tucker Jr.
James Andrew Tucker Jr.
Max D. Uchenick.
Matthew David Ergilis Suarez.
Tanya Vasquez Vasquez.
Jade Monet Vassar.
Alexandra Angeli Vega Segura.
Wyatt Corvin Velasco.
Brandon Daniel Vergara Villalobos.
Israel Villa Nunez.
Lydia Ademu Vonderhaar.
Molly Elizabeth Wagner.
Saria Samantha Walls.
Jesse Warnicki.
Liban Abdifatah Warsame.
Cherish Kiana Marie Washington.
Deshaun Kittrell Washington.
Upa Jamal Welly.
Madeline Grace Welsh.
Alex Daniel Westrom.
Annika Sandra White.
Max Gregory Wiggins.
Steph Willingham.
Marcella Joy Wilson.
Cameron Jefferson Wimberly.
Madison Bella Wingrove.
Tenbeat Jonas Waldenmichael.
Justin Matthew Woods.
Finn Woolley.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Yeager.
Natnael Alemayu Yitbarek.
Femnet Ayala Johannes.
Jonathan Jonas.
Ashyla Marie Young.
Avery Michael Young.
Mubarak Abdulaziz Yusuf.
Salman Saeed Yusuf.
Axel Madeha Yust.
Abduzarak Dadija Yusuf.
Hamza Mohammed Yusuf.
Nadra Salevan Yusuf.
Fabrizio Zamorano Mora.
Nicholas Lee Zhu.
Odan Zoga.
Charles Paul Poss.
Zechariah Akol Nial.
Ryan James Nolan.
Congratulations, seniors. An Apple Valley High School graduation tradition is the singing of the Apple Valley alma mater. We now welcome to the stage Vocal Music Student of the Year, Jahia Noel, as she will lead us in the singing of the alma mater. Jahia. Thank you, Jahia. Next year, Jahia will be attending the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. We will soon conclude the 2025 graduation ceremony. Please note that immediately after the end of our ceremony, graduates will make their way to pick up their diplomas behind the stage and will meet you outside on the sidewalks. Our hosts at Mariucci Arena will hold another graduation ceremony here in just a few hours, so it's important that everyone exits the arena as quickly as possible. Please note that there are multiple exits around the arena. Families from Rosemont High School will be waiting to enter out of this, so please use the side exits as they are most efficient to get to the plaza. Graduates and their families can take photographs on the plaza outside of the arena. If students are choosing to ride back to AVHS on our buses, please be advised that those will leave promptly at 5:15. Class of 2025, take a moment and look around. Look at the families and look at the staff that have come to celebrate you. Remember, you weren't alone in facing obstacles, and many of your achievements were the result of a community effort and those who believed in you. We are proud of what you have done, but most importantly, we're proud of who you have become. Please make sure to take time to show your appreciation to your families and your teachers and staff who played a significant role in shaping your journey. Show them that their support did not go unnoticed. As you move beyond high school, I want to encourage you to be grateful for each opportunity and recognize that you can reciprocate how others have supported you. So on behalf of the faculty, the staff, and the administration of AVHS, I'd like to say thank you for letting us be a part of your journey, and I offer you the very best wishes moving forward. Seniors, are you ready? Delina, are you ready? Carter, are you ready? Well, then Delina and Carter, take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2025.